Hello everyone, I am Vijay Thapa and welcome back to the new episode of our food order website with PHP and MySQL. And today we'll work on category module. So without further ado, let's start our tutorial. So I will go to my food order website admin panel. For that, we'll have to go to localhost slash food order. Localhost slash food order is our homepage, whereas slash admin is our admin panel. And as soon as we go to admin panel, since we have added authorization in our previous episode, this will ask us to log into our system. So I'll log in with username and password that we have set in previous episode. I hope you remember the username and password. So my username is admin and password is admin, and I'll press enter to log in, and I have logged in successfully. So I'll refresh it, our message disappear. And today we will work on our category module. So first we will work on add category, and then later we will display the category that has been added in this table. So let's work on our add category. Now I will go to our code editor, which is Visual Studio Code, and here is our code, and this is the login check file we created in previous episode. We do not need that right now, so I'll close login, I'll close menu, I'll close logout, and I'll close index.php as well. Now along with our add admin and other pages, we need to create our add category page. So along with our add admin, delete admin pages, we will create our add category page. Okay, so I'll click on new file, and here I'll call it as add category.php. That's it, and this is our category page. And the first thing we need to add is menu. So php include, and then we need to get out of our admin folder, get inside. We don't need to get out, so we just need to go inside partials slash menu.php and semicolon at the end. Similarly, we also need to add footer, so I'll just copy it and go down, paste it here, and instead of menu we will call it footer.php, and in the middle we will add our main content. So I'll create a div with main content class, div main content, and inside our main content, first thing we will have is div with wrapper class. So div wrapper, and inside this wrapper we will add our heading, which is h1 tag, and after heading we will add a form to add the category. So let's add the heading first. So h1, and this is our add category page. So this is add category page, and after h1 let's add couple of br tags. So one br and two br. I will add two br tags, and after break we will have form. So add category form starts, and I will copy the comment again and paste below that, and I'll call it as add category form ends. And before designing the category, I will save it, and I will link this category in our manage category.php page. So I will open manage category.php, and here in add category, here I will add the link to our add category page. So I will delete this hash or pound sign, and here I will start php, and I will display our site URL, and then we need to get inside admin, and inside the admin we have add category.php, and let's save it. So I have just given the link to our add category.php page. That's it. So this is our link. So let's check whether our link works or not. So I'll save it by pressing Ctrl and S, and I'll go back to the browser, and I'll refresh the browser, and I'll click on add category button, and here we can see our add category page. So that means we have successfully connected our add category.php page. But if we are getting error like 404 or object not found error, that means your link is not added correctly. So follow the link or make the link like this, and it should work. Now since we have seen that category page, we will design our form to add the category. So to design the form, I'll look at the database, and based on our database table we will design the form. Okay, so I will look at the database. So localhost/phpMyAdmin, and we need to get inside the database and look at our category table. So here is our phpMyAdmin, and our database name is food order, and inside this food order we have tbl category, and let's click on structure, and these are our columns. So id is primary and it is also auto increment, so we do not need to pass the value for id. Other things we need to pass the value is for title, image name, featured and active. Featured and active will be radio input type. Title will be of varchar or input type text, whereas image name will have button, and we will select the image, and our physical image file will be uploaded into a folder, whereas the name of that image file will be saved in database. But at first we will work on adding data like title, feature and active, and after we added this feature like title, feature and active, then we will upload the image and also save the image name. So let's design the form with title, feature and active. Okay, so let's go to add category.php page, and inside this comment we will create a form, and action will be blank because we will be processing the form in same page, and then method is equals to post, and then inside this form we will create a table to design or align the form nicely. So I'll create a table, and the class for table will be tbl30. if you remember our previous things, so class is equals to tbl-30, and inside this table we will have tbl row and tbl td. So here we will have row tr, and inside this row we will have td, and first thing we need is title, or this is the category title. So if we title, and if we check our table, here we have our title, and at first we will save the value for title, featured and active, and later we will also upload the image and save the image name. So for now we will create input field for title, featured and active only. So I have created title name, and let's create another td for our input type, input inp input, and type will be text, and let's say name will be not here name will be title, and its placeholder will be is equals to category category title, title. That's it. Let's save it, and let's go back to our browser, and let's refresh our add category page, and here we can see input form for title. Now let's add input form for featured and active. Okay, so let's go back to our tr. After tr we need to add another tr, and here I will add another tr tr, and inside this tr we will have td, and the first one, what do we have? We have featured. So let's say feature, FEAT, you are already featured, and here we will create another td or column, and here for feature we will have input type radio. So let's create input type is equals to radio, and name, let's give name is equals to featured, and we need to give the value for this one. Value is equals to, let's say, yes, and here we need to give the title or label outside the input tag as well. So this will be visible in web, but this value will be saved in database. And similarly we will also need to create another one for no. So I'll just select it and copy, and below this we will paste it here, and for both of them name will be same. So this is featured section, so the name will be featured and featured, but value will change, so it will be no, and this will be no. So these will be displayed in browser, and these will be saved in database. Okay, so let's save it, and let's go back to browser and let's refresh, and here you can see radio button, and you can only click one of these, either yes, either no. So this is featured, and we will create similar for our active. So active, and let's go down here, and after tr I will call it tr, and here let's create td, and this is active, and let's create another td, and here we will have input type radio, and name will be active, and value will be value is equals to yes, and outside this input tag we also need to add yes, and I'll just copy this and copy, Control C, and after this enter, and this will be no, and this will also be no. That's it. Let's save it, go back to browser, and let's refresh. That's it. Now let's add a button to submit this form. First we will save this value, and later we will also upload the image and upload the physical file of image, as well as save the name of image in our database. Okay, so let's add the submit button. So after tr I'll create another tr, and here I will create td, and I'll also add a col span of 2 because we are merging 2 columns, and here we will add a submit button. For that we'll use input tag, and type will be submit, name will also be submit, and we'll add value is equals to, let's call it add category, and let's give it class as well. So class is equals to btn dash secondary. That's it. Let's save it, go back to our browser, and let's refresh the browser, and here we have our button. Now let's work on saving this data into database. So let's go back, and let's add the code after form. I will add the code after form here. So I'll open PHP, and first thing we need to do is check whether the button, submit button, is clicked or not. So check whether the submit button is clicked or not, and we will only process the form and save the data in database only if the submit button is clicked. So if it's set $_post and submit, then only we will process the form. So let's check the value with echo and clicked. So if the button is clicked, then this message should be displayed. So I'll save it, go back to browser, I'll refresh it, and I'll click on add category button, and here we can see the message. That means our add category section is working successfully. So let's go back and let's add this message. And the first thing we need to do is get the value from our form. So first thing is to get the value a value from form, or let's say category form, and the values we are getting are title, featured, and active. So let's get the title first. So dollar title is equals to dollar underscore post, and we are passing the value through post method, and title. And for input type text, this is okay, but for input type radio and input type check, we need to check whether the value is set or not. So for radio input type, we need to check whether the button is selected or not, because sometimes while filling the form, user may not select either of these. So if we do not check whether the button is selected or not, then we may get error. So to make our form processing error proof, we need to check whether this button is clicked or not. So for that we need to check it. So if it's set dollar underscore post, and first one is featured, if button is selected, then we will get the value. This means if button is selected, then we need to get the value from form, else set the default value. So here we will get the value from form dollar featured is equals to dollar underscore post, and then featured, and if the value is not set, then we'll give the default value, and dollar featured will be, and here we'll pass string value, and featured will be no. Okay, so and the value must be same as our form here. So either of this, so value should be like this, no or yes. And for default we are giving no value for our featured, and similarly for our active as well. So if is set dollar underscore post, and then div active, then we will get the value for active. So dollar active is equals to dollar underscore post, and then active. But if the value is not set, then we will give default value. So here we will have else condition, else dollar active is equals to no. That's it. Let's save it. So hope you understand. If you have any confusion, then please comment below. I will try to make you understand in as easy as possible way. Okay, so we have successfully obtained the value for our title, featured, and active. Now we need to create our SQL query to insert this data into database. So second step is to create SQL query to insert category into database. So $SQL is equals to insert into tbl underscore category set, and here we will set the value for our column. So first column is title is equals to $title, and then featured is equals to $featured, and then active is equals to $active. That's it for now. When we add the functionality to upload the image, then we will also pass the value for image name. For now we are just passing the value for title, featured, and active. That's it. Now after that we need to execute the query. So 3 execute the query and save in database. So $res is equals to MySQL I underscore query, and here we'll pass $database connection and then $SQL. That's it. And since we have added the menu already has constants.php, so we already have $connection, database connection. And after that we need to check whether the query is executed successfully or not, and data is inserted or not. So let's do that. Check whether the query executed or not, and data added or not. So if $res is equals to true, true, then query executed and category added, else fail to add category. So here we need to set the session message and display the message in our manage category page and redirect it to manage category page. So let's create a session variable and set the message. I will call it as add, and we will pass the session message. And to color our message, let's create a div tag, and div class will be success, and then we need to close the div as well, and between this div we will call the message or set the message, and it will be category added successfully, and then we need to redirect it to our manage category.php page. So redirect to manage category page. So to redirect we use header and then location, and we will give the URL with site URL, and then admin / manage dash category.php. That's it. So this will set the session message, and this will redirect us to manage category.php. Similarly, let's set the message for our fail to add category. So I'll paste it here, and this will be class will be error, and the message will be failed to add category, and here instead of manage category, here we will pass or we'll redirect it to add category or same page. So let's save it and let's display the session message. So first I will display the session message in same page whenever it fails to display the failed to add the category in database. So after this BR, here I will check with PHP, and between this we will check whether the session is set or not. If it's set $_session and session variable is add, then we will display the message echo $_session and session variable is add, and then we need to remove the message as well once it is displayed. So unset $_session, session name is add. That's it. So this message will be displayed when we fail to add the category, but we need to display the message on category added successful as well. So I'll just copy this and I will also add BR tag after this PHP. So here I will add BR and BR, and then I'll copy this PHP start and PHP close. Control C copy, and let's get to let's go to manage category.php file and at the top where should we, after this BR, after this BR let's display the message. So I'll press enter and paste it here, Control and V, and we have our session message, and after session message I will add BR tag as well. So that's it. Let's save it and let's go back to our browser. Let's refresh the browser, and here I will try to add the category. For now I'll add it as pizza for category, and I will add featured as yes and active as yes, and I'll click on add category, and category added successfully. And let's go back to our database, and I will click on browse, and we should see the value. So here we can see the value. Title is pizza, ID 1, title pizza, featured is yes, and active is yes. We have not passed the value for image name, so image name is blank. Soon we will also add the value for image name when we upload the image for our category. Okay, so that's it. We have successfully added the category in database. Now let's work on another thing, which is uploading image for our category. Okay, so let's go back to our code. So I'll go to code view, and let's go to add category.php, and here along with featured and active, after the title let's add another row to upload to add a button to upload image. So I'll create a row called tr, and inside this tr let's add button td, and I'll call it as image select image, and I will create another td, and here we will create an input type of file type. So input and type will be file, and here we also need to give the name is equals to, let's say, image, and that's it. And let's save it by pressing Ctrl and S, and let's go back to browser and let's refresh the browser, or let's click on add category, and here we have our button with choose file button, and whenever we click on it and select any image, then we can open it, and it selects the image, but it will not upload the image because we have not added the functionality to upload the image. So let's go back to our code view, and first thing we need to add is, along with method is equals to post, here we need to add inc type enctype is equals to multipart / form data. That's it, and let's save it. And this property will allow us to upload file or image so you need to add this property in your form tag. Okay, so just add int type is equals to multipart multipart slash form hyphen or minus and data form dash data. Okay, so that's it. Now let's go to our form processing section. Here, along with our getting the values, here we will check. So after active and before SQL query, here I will check whether image is selected or not. So here check whether the image is selected or not, and set the value for image name accordingly. Okay, so here what we can do is at first, to check whether image is selected or not, let's display the value whenever we select the button or whenever we click the button and select the image. So here what I will do is print underscore r and then dollar underscore file. So that's it. And here I'll add semicolon, and I do not want to upload or save the value in database, so I'll break the code here, and I will add die to break the code. Break the code here because I just want to see the value of file selected. So instead of echo, I have used print underscore r because echo do not display the value of array, and dollar underscore files is a array. We need to use print underscore r to display the value of array. Okay, so since this is input type file, we need to use dollar underscore files. Okay, so this will display all the data of our selected file. So let's go back to our browser and let's refresh it, and sorry, cannot use. Okay, here we need to pass the name of the file. So name is image, because here if we go here, this is input type file and name is image. Okay, so I forgot to pass the name image. For other type we also have name, so we need to pass the name. Okay, so let's save it. Let's go back to browser and let's refresh it, and here our error is gone. So I'll select the image by clicking on choose file, and I'll click on one of the image, and when I click on add category, here we can see the value of our file selected. So it has a name, image has a name and type and tmp. This is the location. Okay, location of our file. tmp is, this is the location of our file. So that's it. Okay, so we will use these things to check whether the file is selected or not, and we will use this tmp underscore name to get the image and upload in our project. Okay, so let's go back to code view and let's go back to form processing section, and here I will just remove both of these, or you can just comment it out, and I'll comment it out here as well. So here we need to check whether our file is selected or not. Okay, so for that we'll use if is set dollar underscore files, and we need to give the name, and inside the name this is not name, this is image. Image is the name. Image is the name of our file type. So image is the name of our file type, and here after that we need to give another square bracket, and here we will select the name. Okay, name property. So if you see here, we have a name property as well, so we will select this name property, and if this name property is not empty, which means if it has a value, then we will upload the image, else we won't upload the image. Okay, so if our input type file whose name is image has a name value, has a name and has a value, then only we will upload the image. Okay, else don't upload image and set the image name value as blank. Okay, so here I will create a variable $image underscore name and I will set its value as blank. Okay, so that's it. So we have our image name variable, but its value is blank. But after uploading the image, our image name value will have its name. Okay, so this is our image name, so we'll set this image name. Okay, so here we need to get two things to upload the image. So to upload the image, we need image name and then source path and destination path. Okay, destination path. And here we also have our images folder. So first let's get the image name. So our image name will be $image name is equals to $_files and our input type file name is image and then we will get name. Okay, so we are getting this value, name value. So name and input type name is image. So here input type file name is image and we are getting its name. Okay, so image name, we are getting image name. And let's get the source path. So $source path is equals to $_files and then image and then tmp_name. Okay, so this is our source path. So here if you see tmp_name, this is inside C XAMPP tmp. So this is our source path. Okay, so this is our source path and then we need to give our destination path also. Destination_path is equals to double quote and here we will keep the path. Okay, so let's add some space and we will upload the image inside our images folder. And inside this images folder, let's create a new folder. I will call it as category. And inside the images folder we have category. I will minimize it. So that's it. And right now we are inside our add category page, which is inside admin. So to upload the image inside our images folder inside category, we need to get out of this admin folder and get inside images and category. Okay, so here to get out of this admin folder, add // and then images folder and then we have created category and then we need to pass our image name. Okay, so this is our image name, we need to pass this. So to pass this I will concatenate it. So here I will add // and then $image_name. Okay, so that's it. So this will have source path, this will have destination path and this will have image name as well. So here now we can upload the image. So finally upload the image. So I will create a variable called $upload and we will add a function called move_uploaded file. So this is the function to upload the image and here we need to give our source path and destination path. So first one is dollar source path, and then we will also give dollar destination path. Okay, so that's it. And we will also check whether the image is uploaded or not. So let's check, and if the image is not uploaded, and if the image is not uploaded, then we will stop the process and redirect with error message. Okay, so let's check. If dollar upload is equals to false, then we will set a session message, so dollar underscore session upload, I'll call it as upload, and this is the error message. So I'll create a div div close div, and let's give its class as class is equals to error, and its message will be failed to upload image. That's it. Let's add semicolon, and then we will redirect to add category page, redirect to add category page. So header, and then location, and here we will pass site URL, and then we need to go inside admin/add category.php, and then what we'll do is we will stop the process. Okay, so why do we need to stop the process? If we fail to upload the image, then we do not want the data to be inserted into database. That's why we need to stop the process. Okay, so to stop the process, we'll use die, and it will stop the process. And since we have already added the value for image name, whether it's selected or not, now we can pass image name in our database. So here I will add image underscore name is equals to dollar image name. That's it, and do not forget comma, and let's save it. And we need to display this message as well, so I will add this session message in add category.php on same file, and let's go to top of add category page. So this is add category page, and here along with add we will display that upload message as well. So here this is upload. Let's save it, and this message will be displayed whenever we fail to upload the image. Okay, so let's go back, let's refresh the page, and here let's add category title as test image, and let's select the featured and active as yes, and I'll choose the image. So I'll go to desktop, and I will choose this image and open, and image is selected. I will not select the add category. First I want to show that our category folder is empty. Now let's click on add category added successfully. That means our image must be uploaded and our data must be saved in database. Okay, so let's go back to our PHP MyAdmin, and I'll refresh the table, and here we have our image name, we have our title test image, and image name is our image name, and we are featured and is active. So all the value are inserted in database. Again, let's go back to our category, and image is also uploaded. Here you can see uploaded image inside category. Previously there was no image inside category, but now we have category. So like this you can upload the image in PHP. Okay, and we need to work on another one thing while uploading the image. So while uploading the image, we are setting the image name as its default name, so default image name. And whenever we upload the same image again, then this image will be replaced, this image gets replaced, and we do not want that. For that, what we will do is we will auto rename the image while uploading. Okay, so after this image name, so let's work on renaming the image. Okay, so here we will create a section to auto rename our image. So auto rename our image. So first thing we need to get is get the extension of our image, and extension are like JPG, PNG, GIF, etc. And usually our image name are like food1.jpg, right? So jpg, so our image name usually are like this, food1.jpg. and what we want to get is our extension. Like what extension do we have? JPG. And for that we will use explode function. So let's create a variable called $ext, means extension, and we'll use explode function. And we want to get we want to break our full image name by this sign dot full stop. So we want to break this into two parts. So when we use explode function, then this will break the name with that sign. So if we have like special dot food1.jpg, then it will get three different things, like special one, food1 will be 2 and jpg will be 3. But for now we'll break using dot sign. So here we'll pass dot sign, and then here we'll pass our image name. So we are breaking the image name, and since we are getting the extension, and this extension is usually at last of the image name, so what we can do is add the end here, and this will get our last value only. Okay, so this will get jpg for us. Okay, so here what we can do is we can rename the image now. So rename the image, so I will call it now $image name is equals to, we can give our own name. So here I will give as food underscore category and underscore again, and here I want to pass random value. So I will add a random rand function, and here we'll give minimum value. So 000 will be minimum value, and our maximum value will be 999. And again we will concatenate, and here we will add dot sign. So dot, and at the end we will add our $ext. Okay, sorry, dot $ext, not that $ext. So that's it. Okay, so hope you understand it. What I have done is So this is the image name. So this image name could be special food. Let's remove this one first. Remove this one for now. So our image name, so initial image name could be special food1.jpg, and we will break this image and get the extension only. So for now we are getting the extension only, and then what we are doing is we are giving its new name. So this was the initial name, and now what our image name will be is like this. Our new image name will be food underscore category, and this random value will generate a random number between 000 and 999. So it could be like 834, and then we have added dot here. So this will add full stuff, and then our ext, so dollar extension will get the extension of our initial image. So and it will add jpg. Okay, so this was the initial image name. So this image name could have image name like this, but final image name will be our food underscore category underscore 34 like this. Okay, so this is how we rename the image. Okay, so this is initial image name, and this is final image name, and this image name will be saved in our database. Okay, so hope you understand. I will save it, and if you could not understand these steps, then please let me know in the comment. I will try to make you understand, and I will try my best to make you understand in as easy and as simple as possible way. Okay, so I'll save it and go back to the browser, and again I will add another category. So I'll click on add category. Let's add test2. Let's call it test2 image, and let's for this time I will select no, and I'll select and choose image, and I'll click or I'll select another image. I'll click on this one, and I'll click on open. I'll click on add category. If you remember, the image name is donate cta new site.jpg. Okay, I'll click on add category. Category added successfully. I'll go back to our browser or PHP MyAdmin database. I'll refresh the database, and here our category or our image name is changed to food category underscore 336.jpg. Okay, initially it was donate cta something, now it's changed to food category 336. Okay, and let's see our category folder as well, and our category folder has food underscore category underscore 336.jpg. Okay, so this is the simplest way of renaming the image. Similarly, you can also add date or date time with this image name, so that it will be unique forever. So you can explore those things as well. Okay, and for now that's it. Now we will work on displaying the image or displaying the category that has been added into the database. Okay, so let's work on manage category section and display our category in table. So let's go back, and now we'll work on manage category.php file. So I'll open manage category.php file, and here we have our table, and here you can see our table, but it has full name and username, and we do not need this. Instead, what we will do is we will display the title and featured and active value as well as image name. Okay, so let's go back and let's remove this full name. Instead, we will add title, 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 and then another one is image, and another one is not actions. We need to add two more columns. So first one will be feature, and another one will be with active, and here also we can add 2td. Sorry, I will cut one of them. I'll bring it down, Control V, and save it. And we only need one row. We can delete these two rows, so I will delete these two rows, tr start, tr end, tr start and tr end. Okay, so that's it, and we only have one tr. I'll save it, and let's go back to browser and I'll refresh it. And here we have only one value: title, image, featured and active. Okay, and let's change the name of this button as well. So this is update, this will be update category and delete category. So update update category, delete category, save it, go back to browser, refresh. So update category, delete category, and let's get the value from database and display in our table. Okay, so for that, after our first row, I will start the PHP here, and I will create a SQL query. So $SQL is equals to select all from TBL underscore category, and here semicolon. So here I will add a comment, query to get all category from database. And after the query, we need to execute it. So execute query. To execute the query, we will create $rest variable, and we will use MySQLi underscore query, and here we'll pass $connection and $SQL. That's it. And then we will count the rows. So count rows. So $count is equals to MySQLi underscore norm underscore rows, and here we'll pass $resource or $result. And let's check whether we have data in database or not. So check whether we have data in database or not. So if $count is greater than 0, that means we have data in database. Sorry, else we do not have data. So when we do not have data, we can just display the message. So display the message, we are inside the table, so we need to display the message inside table and inside tr. So I will create tr here. So here we will display, I will call it, we will display the message inside table. For that, we need to break the PHP. So I'll break the PHP and then again start the PHP. I am just breaking the PHP and starting the PHP again, just to write HTML between this. So we can now, since we have broken the PHP and started the PHP, between this we can write HTML. And here I will create a tr, and inside this tr, let's separate the PHP and HTML. Inside this tr, I will create a td, and here let's create a div as well, div of error class, and inside this let's display no category added. So that's it. And we can also like merge the column, span is equals to, let's count how many columns do we have. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6, we have 6 columns. So we will merge 6 column and display the message no category added. and let's save it. And I hope you understand it. If you have any confusion, then please let me know in the comment. I will try to make you understand in as easy and as simple as possible way. This was the part when we do not have data, but when we have data, then we need to get the data and display. Okay, for that we will use while loop. So let's create a while loop, and inside this while loop I will create $row, and here we will use MySQL underscore fetch underscore assoc, and we will pass $res. So this function will get the data from database and save in our array, in our row, which will be array format. And this while loop will continue as long as we have data in database. Okay, so here let's get individual data. So I will first data I'll get is $id is equals to $row, and this row has our data in array format, so that we need to access our individual value. So first thing is id, and this is the name of our column in database. Okay, so here we have our database, and this is the name of our column, so we are accessing value using this column name. Okay, so we need to access individual column name like id, title, image name, featured, active. So here we have obtained id. Similarly, let's get image name $row, and then image name, then let's say $feature is equals to $row, and then featured. Similarly, $active is equals to $row, and then active. Okay, so now we will display this data in our tr like this. So to add the HTML inside PHP, I will break the PHP and then again start the PHP, and between this start and end of the PHP I will add the HTML code, which is this row. So I'll just cut this row from here, cut it from here and paste it here. Okay, and we need to align them perfectly, and I will push it inside. So that's it. So we have our first one is serial number, so this is SN, and second one is title. So here I will display the title, PHP echo $title, TITLE. Okay, I forgot to get the value from title here, so I'll get title is equals to $row, and then title. So we'll display the title here, and second one will be title and then image and then featured and active. So title, and then this will be image. So I will, for now I'll just display the image name. So echo $image name, and then we can display featured and active. So I'll just copy this PHP code, Ctrl+C, and between this td I'll paste it here, and this will be $featured, and here this will be $active. So that's it. Let's save it, and let's go back to browser, and let's refresh our manage category page. And here you can see the data, like first one has pizza title, test image, test2 image, and here second one has our image name, third one also has our image name, but first one is empty because we have not added any image for first one. And here we can see the value for featured as well as active. Now let's work on displaying the serial number. So for that, what we used to do earlier is, here we will create serial number variable, So I'll call it a $sn is equals to 1 and assign its value as 1 and assign value as 1, and here we just inside the loop we just increase its value with 1. Okay, so here it will be echo $sn plus plus. So this will always increase this value 1, which is 1, with 1. So it will always increase by 1. So let's go back to browser, refresh. Now we have our serial number as well, 1 2 3. Okay, now another thing we'll work on is displaying the image here. And before displaying the image, what we need to do is we need to check whether the image name is available or not, and only display the image when image name is available. Okay, and we do not need to, or we can just display the message no image available when we do not have image. Okay, so let's go back, and inside our image name here I will add the space before and after, and here I will break or bring the code in different line, and here instead of just displaying the image I will just delete it, and I will bring this PHP end tag in new line. And here what we will do is check whether image name is available or not. So let's check if dollar image underscore name is equals to, or let's say is not is equals to empty. If image name is not empty, then display the image, else we will just display the message. Okay, so here let's display the message. So message will be echo let's call it no, let's give the div as well, and let's add the error class. So I will give it div class is equals to error and div close, and here let's add no image or image not added. So this will be our message when we have not added any image, and display the image when we have image, when image name is available we need to display the image. So to display the image I will break the PHP and open the PHP, and between this I will write the code, or I will write the image tag to display the image. So img, and here we can get src, and to give the src we need to display the image we need to go inside our images folder and inside category folder. So let's give PHP, so let's give the link echo site URL, and this site URL will get us to food order website, and we need to get inside images and then category. So after that we need to get inside images slash category, and then we need to display the image name. So here I will open the PHP again, close the PHP again, and here we will display the image name. That's it. For now I will remove this alt tag. So that's it. So here we have our source or link to our image. and the link is, so this will give our link to our website, which is food order. And then we need to get inside the images folder and inside category. So we are getting inside images folder and inside the category, and we also need to give the image name. So here we are displaying the image name with image name variable. So that's it. Let's save it and let's go back to our browser and refresh our manage category page. And here you can see the message, as well as you can see the image that has been added. Since the image is large, is it taking whole space? But let's give its fixed width. So after the source here, before our angle bracket, I will give the width, width width is equals to, and let's give the width of 100 pixel. So it's just 100 px. So let's save it, Ctrl and S. Let's go back to browser, let's refresh it. Now our image is small and looks nice. If you want a bigger image, then you can add the width as you like, okay? But for now I think this is good. And when image is not available, we can also see the message. So this is it, guys. We have successfully added the functionality to add the category as well as display the category in our manage category section. And in the next episode we will work on updating the category as well as deleting the category. So thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you have any confusion till now, then please comment below. I will reply and try to make you understand as soon as possible. So I'll see you on next episode. Till then, stay safe, take care, see you soon, bye bye.